Hey guys, I got a package in the mail today and thought I'd open it up on camera. Man, took everything I had to wait because I had to charge my battery in the camera and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully this goes well because I'm not going to wait too much if I have to redo it. So anyway, I got this. This is kind of a new light that I didn't have a lot of experience with. Did a bunch of research and it came out. It was kind of between this light and the Olight M20SX, and hopefully I made the right decision. Who knows, I might pick up both and do a comparison. We will see. So anyway, I got this from Harris Outdoors. I talked to them on the phone. I was really happy so far with their customer service. I ordered some batteries too, but I don't know if they're in there or not. I kind of ordered them after I'd ordered this, so he may have sent this out prior to me ordering the batteries. I thought I caught them, but maybe not. I'll put in the description maybe a link to their website because this was a pretty good deal, package deal, and for a brand new light, the Klarus XT11 is what this should be. So we'll see. Maybe this is just the batteries. Who knows? I think I'm gonna go with the. I didn't know if I was gonna use the Manix XL or the Paramilitary 2 to open it. Might as well go with my newer knife here. So let's make sure we don't cut into anything. And like butter. Oops, I cut the invoice. Hopefully that's just the invoice. I'm not going to open that up just in case it's got some sensitive info on there. Let's see what we got. Wow, he did put the batteries in there. Cool. So I can actually use it. This is going to be kind of a package opening video or a box opening, as well as a first impression. So I'll kind of get it out and kind of show you a little bit. Obviously I can't do a full review on it until I use it for a little while. But wow, that is cool. Oh no, he didn't include the batteries. These are just the ones that come with it. So, but I bet you that's coming shortly. So anyway. Here it is, the Klarus XT11. So this has the new Cree XML U2 LED, and that, believe it or not, was not the reason I chose this over the Olight M20. The reason, and I'll show you in a minute why I chose it, was kind of more the operation of the light, because the Olight, you can get the, I believe you can get the U2 XML U2 module for it. Downside to Klarus, I haven't seen any replacement LEDs for them, so to kind of upgrade them as you go. So box is pretty simple. Not a lot spent on packaging, which is fine. I don't need the hard plastic cases and stuff that come with some of the others, so let's get rid of that. Let's see what we got here. We have a kind of it's not really a molly sheath, it is a sheath. It doesn't appear that it would fit. Let me see, I got a pack here, it's got some molly in it. Yeah, it's not going to be molly compatible, but you know, on this particular one, but it looks like it'd fit a belt really well or something. Not a big deal because I'll probably get a Maxpedition sheath or something for it. It looks like okay construction. It's pretty light duty nylon. I mean, it's thick, but it's real flexible, and you know, I think a Maxpedition sheath would hold up much better. The elastic, I just kind of get the feeling the elastic will wear out quickly. I'm probably not going to use this a lot anyway. The sheath it is. The light I'll use all the time, but it does have a pretty good D-ring on here. So we'll see. Maybe when I do the review, the official review of this, I'll know whether that's a good one or not. Let's get rid of this, get that out of the shot. So let's move on to the light, actually, because it looks like there's just some instructions. Those are boring, nobody cares about that. Oop, dropped a little baggie. Let's get this light out and then I'll go over the little bag. Wow, it's pretty solid feeling. I mean, just initial impressions on how it feels. It's real solid, and it is a really good looking light. I mean, it's kind of a, maybe it's just the lighting, but it has kind of a nice almost a grayish look. It's like a grayish black. You might be able to see that here. This bezel is real nice. It's got a stainless steel bezel on the front. It's got a little bit of crenulation on here, and my camera is terrible, and I know that. I'm getting a new one soon, but anyway, you probably can't see that real well. But very subtle crenulation on the bezel, so if you need to use it for a striking implement, it doesn't damage the aluminum body. Okay, so here it is. This is the reason I chose this over the Olight M20. M20 SX is what I was looking at. The M20 has a button on the side to switch through your modes, and they have instant access to strobe via the button. You just kind of hold it down. However, the button's pretty flush. It's what it appeared. I haven't handled it yet, but it just appeared to me as you're taking it out, you have to have it in a perfect spot to be able to hit that button on the M20. This one, you have this main button here, and then you have this other button down here, and so this allows you to get right to the strobe function and change your modes. So I mean, if you're in a kind of a high stress scenario and you need to get to your strobe really quick, let's say you're jogging and a dog's coming at you or something, and I think a strobe feature would be really really handy to kind of deter an attack from an animal or a person for that matter. Supposedly this is going to be a really bright, very disorienting strobe. Should be about 600 lumens. So it is 100 lumens more than the Olight, but to be honest, that wasn't really the big deciding factor for me. It was really the operation. So hopefully I made the right decision, and we'll be seeing shortly if that's the case. I wanted to take a look at the construction quality. So it appears to me, and from what I'm reading about the Olight, they have square threads. These look like good quality threads, but they're definitely not squared off. So they're not going to be quite as durable, and they got a little grease in there. Not going to be quite as durable. However, these, I mean, it appears to be milled very, very well. And this is a really thick tube here. Let's see. I'll just take this off and see what we got here. Very, very thick aluminum. I mean, you can see just how thick that is. It appears to be very well made. O-rings on both sides, obviously. So let's check out this head. There's that Cree XML U2 LED, and there's the back here. It really appears and feels very, very high quality. Here is the tail cap assembly. So let's just kind of see what it does here. You just got these two CR123s. Let's just put this back together here. Let's do it the right way. So it does appear that the tail cap threads are smaller than the head threads, so it's not going to let me put them on backwards. So that's good or bad. It doesn't really matter, I guess. So there we go. Reaching around the tripod here is a little difficult. Oh, I should probably put the batteries in. Alright. Now, to be honest, I don't know if it matters which way I put these in. Let me just check here. 600 lumens. Oh, unscrew tail clip. Positive side toward the light's head. Okay, perfect. So let's do that. They wiggle around a little bit, and I know that I plan on using an 18650, so not a big deal for me. Wow, there's some bright light. Get this thing on. There we go. Let's turn that off. That is, it's real bright. Let's just see here. So I'm guessing that's the high. Here's like a medium and low. Low is kind of a nice amount there. Back to high. Let's see if strobe is like. Wow. I know the camera's not picking this up, but it is a very, very disorienting strobe. It's just really bright. I I don't know if it's a, it doesn't appear to be random like some of the others. I think Phoenix has kind of a more randomized strobe. Let me just look here. So the high obviously is the 600 lumens, and that'll run for 2.2 hours. Medium is 150, so still pretty bright. That'll run for 7.2 or 7.3 hours, excuse me. And the low is 10 lumens, and to be honest, 10 lumens is really nice for just kind of looking over stuff, paperwork, whatever. Even these micro streams, which I did a video on, even these at 20, this one's 28 lumens, can be really too intense to, if you're reading some paperwork at night or you know, need to reference something on paper. 28 lumens is a little too much, I think, for me. I think 10 lumens is going to be about right. I've got a whole mess of flashlights back there, and some of them are kind of the same, and I've got more elsewhere. They're hidden everywhere all over the house, it seems. But I'm gonna kind of after I kind of use this for a little while, I'm gonna do a night shot comparison of kind of some different lights. And this one is obviously going to be brighter than any that I own, although a couple of those other lights back there are about 150 to 200 lumens. So I'm excited to do that. Real quick, I'll go through the accessories in here. And looks like a little lanyard here. It's got a slide. It's not, it doesn't feel like actual 550 cord, but I'll just make a 550 cord lanyard for that anyway. If I decide to use it, I probably won't even use a lanyard on this, to be honest. Looks like it's got another tail switch, a little split ring, and a couple more O-rings. So that's all that comes in there. Anyway, so first impression, I mean, this feels solid. It's going to be really nice, and so I'm going to use it for a little while so I can give it a really good review and see how I like all the features and how well it holds up. Feels really solid. I'm sure it'll be great. And I might actually borrow a friend of mine's Phoenix. It's not really in the same category, but it kind of is. It's a 2CR123 light. And we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, real quick, I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I am going to be doing a contest very soon. So I'm hoping to get that recorded this weekend, get that together, and kind of put an announcement out there. I'm really excited to do a contest. I know I don't have a lot of subs yet, but I thought, you know, what the heck. So chances are, with as few as I have, your chances are really good. I may even give away 2 items. It's more than likely going to be a knife. I've got a few to choose from that I'm going to give away, and my plan is to kind of do contests regularly. That's I don't know. I think they're kind of fun. I know they cost a little bit of money, but you know, I think giving back to YouTube is always fun. I've gotten a lot out of it before I got into making videos and stuff. So we'll see. I also got a lot of other stuff to review coming up. I got a lot of Maxpedition products, and I love them. So right now I've just been doing mostly knives and flashlights, but this is a pocket organizer, and it is full of stuff. I'll go through this another time. We'll go through everything that's in there. I got a Maxpedition Fatty pocket organizer. This is a Condor TT pouch full of stuff. Maritac pouch. I've got a 511 bag over there. All sorts of good stuff to go over. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video and you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. You will be required to be a subscriber when I do the contest. So anyway, have a good night, and thanks again.